But today we are going to talk about how to start with body language. It's a common question that I'm usually getting, so I just wanted to make some tips, create some tips on what do I believe that is better for you when you are beginning. Is it better to absorb everything and then sort of start using it, or is it better to pace the knowledge and try one thing at a time, or who knows who's better? I will tell you in this video. So I hope you're looking forward to that, and let's dive in. But before we start, I'd like to tell you that if you want to learn more on communication, body language, communication tips, body language analysis, all the stuff connected to communication, behavior, and even some general wisdom, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and we will be in touch every Tuesday and some Saturdays as well. So the first thing when you want to start learning on body language is to be aware of your own movements. Realize that you are moving somehow, that you are communicating non-verbally as well. The first thing shouldn't be getting a book and trying to see what other people are acting like, but the first thing should be to be aware of self. You moving when you are talking, how do you gesture, what facial expressions do you use, how far do you stand from people, that when you become stressed you are closing your body language. Have this level of self-awareness, because it will help you a lot in learning body language. When you are aware of your body language, it's easier for you to learn about other people's body language. So be aware of a body language that you produce, the non-verbal communications that you have. Study it, watch your videos, be aware in the present time, what do you act like? I know I'm moving with the hands at the moment, and you need to be aware as well what do you do in a particular situation, day, or what do you do in a particular situation with particular person, or when you are in a hurry, for example, how does your body language changes? Take some time on studying that, and it doesn't need to be a certain period of time. You will be aware of your body language. You will have to be aware of your body language the whole process of learning body language. Even I am still aware of my body language, and I'm raising awareness on that body language. So raise awareness of your own nonverbal communication. That is the first point. The second one, don't try to absorb everything at once. It's a nonsense for you to get 2 books in your head and then start sort of using the information. It doesn't work this way. In this way, it could be possible if you are doing some sort of exam and you don't need to build a skill. So if you want to learn all the knowledges and you don't want to be using it in a real life, it's a great go get 10 books and read it everything in a certain period of time. Do not spend any time on practicing, and then you will achieve your goal of getting knowledge. But if you want to build a skill of observing body language, of improving your own body language, take one thing at a time, one book at a time, one chapter at a time, and take your time with reading it, trying how does it work. Observe that in your body language, observe it in the people around you, your family, your wife, your parents maybe. Become aware and learn how to use the one single particular thing that you are studying about, and then move to another one. I know it's a bit more boring than absorbing everything at once, but you are building a skill, and when you will build that skill properly, you will not need to think about it continually all the time. So you will learn it once, and then you will only be sharpening the axe by learning on body language. So my recommendation is to take one piece at a time and take your time with that piece. Learn that piece, learn how to observe it, how to produce it, and it will make it much easier in the long term, which is a goal basically, and it helps building the skill and not only the knowledge base. It's, for example, good to get one book and follow the lessons in that book, or get a course on body language. Here is a good place to advertise my course. So if you want to get course and get better in body language, there is a course that I've created. It's called Body and Mind Reading, and it's down in the description, and it goes from the beginner to advanced body language observer. So if you want to get better at it, go in the description and find out more about the course. When you go alongside the lessons that some person build, you will be building that skill gradually, and at the end of the course you will be able to use all the skills that you've learned during the course. I did a mistake when I started first time, that I tried to absorb everything and then use it in a real life, and it took me so much long than if I would go one thing at a time. So the reason I am listing this thing is because I want you to learn from my mistakes. And the third point is pretty much the same like the previous one, but more specific. Observe one thing at a time. Pick one body language clue. Like for example, you are going to observe happy facial expressions and learn your eyes to observe it. Then the happy one is a very easy, but for example disgust or sadness, they are not that common. So if you will force your eyes to look for these things, you will do it for a certain period of time, and then you won't need to force yourself again, because your eyes will know what to look for. And it's the same with every layer of body language. So if you want to learn how to observe the shoulder positions, set yourself to do only that. Observe shoulder position of every single person that you are going or you are passing by, and after some time you will do it naturally. You won't need to think about it. And that is a principle that is very important as well. We don't have capacity to learn everything at once, so we need to learn one thing at a time, and it will be easy for us. The fourth point, think about the stuff that you are studying. Put your signature on a stuff that you are learning, because all people that are creating stuff on body language, on communication, on anything else, they are doing it from their own perspective. The facts are there, but they are explaining that throughout their perspective. I'm giving you these tips because I think they are important, but I don't know whether they are relevant for you. So you need to think about each point that I'm giving you right now here, and think about it on your own if it's relevant and important for you. And it's the same with the learning on body language. There will be some theories, some body language traits that you will find more suitable for you, and you'll be paying more attention to them. And then there will be some ways of observing that you won't find suitable for you, so you will not do them often. So think about everything that you are learning. Take that time on thinking, like actually thinking and repeating the stuff you've learned, so you find what is good for you, and in this way you will be building your strategy of observing body language. And because it will be your strategy, your way of observing body language, it will be easier for you and you will be better at it. So take that extra time to learn, to think about what you've learned and what you've seen. Fifth point, always deepen your knowledge, always be learning, always be observing, always have open eyes towards what is life bringing towards you, because every single piece of knowledge can improve your observing, can improve your interpreting their body language, and can improve your own body language. So always deepen your knowledge, never settle down with what you have. I'm not talking about being in some course or reading special book on body language every single months of your year of your life, but I'm talking more about having open eyes towards the informations that are flowing to you. You might probably don't have the body language as a live hobby as I do, but once you have some proper base knowledge on a body language, you can and you'll be able to add to that knowledge-wise. You will be able to think about these stuff, and more important, you will be able to using them on daily basis, and this every daily use will bring you some feedback which will make the observing more correct. So I'm talking being open towards that, towards the feedback of your observations, and being open to revise your knowledge on a body language to what is working and what is not. The sixth point is to have a community or someone to share this with. That's like optional point, and it's good to have it because it will, if you don't understand why something happened or why is something causing that thing that you are wondering about, these people might help you. When you feel like it doesn't work, or when you feel like that you are feeling hopeless towards that you don't want to be in that anymore, these people will help you to stay on track. They will help you to work on that skill, and it's good to have people around yourself, especially when they have similar interests. So have a community. You can join my community as well. And the last but not least point is have a book of success. Have a journal that you write your observings in. Because again, when you will feel like something doesn't work, when you write it down, you can analyze that, you can sort of keep motivating that it works, because when you will be writing down these successes, it will help you stay more consistent and stay more motivated to still be deepening these knowledges. And you will also have a proof that it works. And it's also quite a fun that when you observe something, you can write it down, and when you're writing down, you're actually like, I've read their mind, and it's super crazy that I've been actually able to do that. I want to do it more. It actually works like that for me. So keep doing journal or book of success or whatever you want to call it, because it helps you when you feel down, and when you have like some recollection, when you want to recreate some situation that you've been in and you have a note about it, it's easier for you to learn and to deepen the knowledge. So basically this seventh point is very good to have in order to deepen the knowledges in the fifth point that I've been listing over here. Yep. So that's it probably. I'm done now. There are so much more tips. If you want to start with body language, let me know, and I will send you a link to my online course, Body and Mind Reading, or you can just check out the link in the description. I will be very happy seeing you in that course and helping you on a journey towards being a better body language interested person. See you next time, guys. Bye.